crime scene. Yeah.
What is good? Can everybody hear me okay? Can you hear me okay? Thank you for bearing with me. I was a little late. I try to start it on time, though, at least give y'all something to listen to. That's another beat that I made. That ain't the... I have to, in order to play these joints, I have to shorten all of them joints. Really not that easy to do, given how I did it. But let me see. Y'all ain't listening to me. Oh yeah, y'all can hear me. Y'all can hear me. Y'all can hear me. Salute to you, OG Eric and the STL in the building first. Salute to you, Picasso. What's good with you? Mike Biggs Boxing. What's good with you? What's good with you? Cono Local Sports. What's happening? Salute to all LDBC. Salute to you. Yes. Miss Just Do. What's good, Cuzzo? What's happening, Queen? What's happening? Stormy being the place. What's good, yo? Hats are uncomfortable as hell. I don't know how y'all dudes be doing it. They're uncomfortable as hell. Salute to you, Stormy B. What's good with you? Salute to his Frank. What's happening? Salute. What's good with you? Said LDBC First Lady. What's good? That I is. Salute to you, 88 Sports Talk. What's happening with you? Boxing and barbecue. What's good with you? Undercard boxing in the place as well. I see Stormy B was liking the song. He was jamming. That's what's up. Salute to you, Daryl. What's happening with you? Kizzy, what's good, Queen? Glad you came back. NBA D Nice, what's good with you? PGH Big Dog, what's happening, Captain? Kamar, what's good with you? The Stepping Razor, what's good with you? Anybody else? 704 Joe, what's happening? Wookie Wook, what's good with you? It's been a little minute. What's happening with you? Yeah, we're going to get right on to this, man, because I got a couple of things to talk about. All right. We just going to get on with it. All right. But where do I want to start? Let's start with Bud, man. I heard Terence Crawford got his doors kicked in. Or whatever you call it. Somebody did the paper games, you know what I'm saying? The B&E games, breaking and entering games on his ass. That's what I heard. Yeah, and my first thought was the same thought as real Marlo. My first thought was that, of course it's somebody that already been in your house that stole your shit. But it was burning, y'all. Same thought. I thought the same shit. Salute to you, Johnny Q. What's happening with you? But yo, they said Bud said whoever took all the jewelry out of his house, whoever stole all the jewelry out of his house, and he was offering $100,000 to whoever that knew who stole all the jewelry out of his house, bro. Am I the only one that's wondering why they treated him like that, yo? Why they treat Terence Crawford like he was a rapper? Like, only thing he had in his house was a bunch of jewelry to steal. Salute to you, Talib Cunningham. I was like, yo, what the fuck is up with that? Usually, people get their house ransacked. They steal anything that's valuable. You know what I'm saying? That they see, they pick up and take with them. You know what I'm saying? He just talking about the jury like a fucking rapper or something. You know how people just get their chains. They get their house broken into just to get their jewelry stolen. Like, Terrence, really? Guys don't even got as many belts as you, and they took guys' belts, bro. He didn't even say nothing about jury, and his wife be decked the hell out more than you. And I never even seen Terence Crawford in a damn tennis bracelet. I never seen him with shit. I don't even know what his wedding ring looks like. I never seen Terence Crawford with jewelry on. When? Could somebody tell me what his medallion look like? What does his medallion look like? I know Earl Spence got the big man down chain. I seen him wear a bunch of, but I haven't seen Terence Crawford wear no damn jewelry. Where's this shit coming from? Yeah, it was an inside job, 88, in his hometown too. Exactly, Tiz Frank. Yo, I mean, and the thing is though, this why I'm saying what I'm saying, because I don't care. As they over there, his team, I don't care, man. If your team say something that you don't like, and because your team is a reflection of yourself, if they say something you don't like about a fighter, it's up to you to retract or say something about it. Ain't nothing was said about all the jokes that was made about Earl Spence and having that car accident. That could have cost him his life. Ain't nobody get hurt. If somebody did, then Terence Crawford is fucked up for just caring about the damn jury. Salute to you, Teach. For real, for real. Yes, that was my second thought. Did somebody really just come in and only steal your jewelry, motherfucker? You really don't have nothing. And that's the joke that we be making about like the way he dressed and stuff like that. You really didn't have nothing else valuable in your house but jewelry. Jewelry. They didn't take this man got every belt known to man from 140. They didn't take shit but jewelry. When have y'all seen Terence Crawford in jewelry, yo? For real. I have never seen this man in jewelry. Yeah, it was a so-called homie whoop. It had to be. GTD. He asked Javon to take Davis or got the draws if you watch Martin. But yes, I never seen him in no, and that's another thing. Anybody that got millions of dollars, people know you got millions of dollars. You stay in the public eye and you let people know when you're out the country, and people know when you're in a sport or fighting, in his case, and you're out of your house. If you don't have no cameras, no surveillance or security around your house, bro, you're asking for this shit. Nobody deserves to get their shit stolen. I would never say that. Thieves are like the worst shit. Like, bro, I hate people that destroy things that don't belong to them. And I hate people that steal shit that don't belong to them. Facts. Salute to you, Tay Tay in the super chat. What's good, Queen? Glad you stopped by. What's good? Say first lady, first queen of the MMA. What's good with you? Appreciate you. I appreciate you in the super chat. Actually, if they take his belts, they're gonna have to pay sanction fee. Exact. Yo, they should take them. They should treat him like a rapper, just like they treated his ass like a rapper and took all his fucking chains. They should take a picture with all the belts and be like, got the titles. Hashtag no sanction fee out this bitch. People share far too much of their business. I mean, it's for real. Facts. I mean, for real though. Him being a fighter, all fighters really, I mean, regardless if he shared or not, but he does share shit. But regardless if he shared or not, people know where he fighting. You know what I'm saying? People know where you at. Like you ain't broke, bro. Come on, you got enough money for surveillance. I got cameras. Shit, I'm far from rich. I got cameras. Like, come on, everybody should have cameras. If you have money and you the public eye and people know when you out your house, you let people know when you out your house. People see you out your house. Come on, man. The streets is always watching. Oklahoma. Shit is crazy as hell. I just thought, like, why treat him? Why just take the jury though? That shit is tripping me out. Why does somebody only break in your house and just take your jury? That's the only thing you complaining about? I feel like you lying and you just want just want the money. Bitch. Real quick, yo, Caleb getting kicked out the gym. Real quick, because I touched on this on 78 channel on last Monday. Dude getting kicked out the gym is a disgrace. If anybody want to talk about Caleb taking his banners off the wall not being right, check me out, yo. When he left that gym, he wasn't going to return. That's why he was taking the banners off the wall. Everything that belonged to him in that bitch, he was taking with him. Since I'm getting kicked out for not paying your monthly rent instead of what I'm owed, then I'm not going to come back. I mean, and I feel him. Like, and who knows if he was allowed back? If he came back at a later time, who knows if he was allowed back unless he gave $5,000 at the door, like for real. I don't know really how much training camps cost, but if he said he paid half of that every time he had a camp there, $2,500, like you can't double nothing on nobody and them not to have questions, especially another 2,500 on top of it. Especially being 100% fine with the 2,500 you was getting month after month after month. Caleb's been pro for years on years. He said he always did that shit. He trusts him enough to give him some banners. You know what I mean? And when he started to take the banners and his wife was there trying to help him take the banners, he was saying, that's when he started saying, really? Really? Because he think it's foul that Caleb and his wife was trying to take the banners, and he was saying at the same time that he was like, really, I have a children's party coming in here tonight. Like, so Caleb's supposed to feel sorry for you and your party, but you can't even allow him to train. Like, regardless if he has the money or not, I mean, regardless if he trains there or not, he's not going to have the money. Like, you might as well allow him to train, and hopefully he'll help you out. I heard he was going to give him a $5,000 Rolex, like a watch. He was telling him to pawn it for the $2,500, and then he'll give him $500 on top of that, and then ask money from everybody else. Like, bro, you can't just walk up to somebody and demand money just because you're in a tight spot, and then not even really tell somebody you're in a tight spot. Just say you doubled their shit just because you need some money. Salute to you, the Jab Jamboree. I thought that shit was foul as fuck, but that's how people be, man. That's some real life shit. Exactly. You could pay somebody boy. Yes. I got cameras. Cameras does not cost that much nowadays either, yo. You can get some good shit for like $20. You just gotta know where to find them. For real. Real shit. Yes, you wanted more Caleb money, man. That shit foul as hell. I just wanted to touch on that shit because I think that shit's fucked up for real. I think it's foul in a major way. Salute to you. It's just boxing. What's happening with you? Salute to you, Hamza. Hamza ass. Salute to you. Well, who else? Okay. My computer's lunching. No, OneDrive. Get out of here. Nope. Get out of here. All right. All right, yeah, I just wanted to touch on that. And I want to touch on this too. I don't want to spend too much time on Floyd not letting Tank use the TMT chip. Now listen, one thing that people always said about Floyd Mayweather Jr. is that he is a jealous person and that he's a very selfish person and that he don't want nobody to surpass him. Those are the things that I've heard a lot of people say. This is probably one of them times that you might be 100% right. Now that he's not with Floyd, you see Leonard Elderby's with him. No love lost. He went to the gym earlier and said it was up to Rolly, met him outside and chilled with him or talked to him or whatever. And his whole team was there. I remember when Coach Calvin said you can't break friendships just because you don't have a contract with somebody. See, that's different when it comes to Leonard Elderby. That's why he's there. He was at Tank's last fight, the fight that I went to when he fought Hector Garcia. He was there in a salamander outfit, salamander sweatsuit. But Floyd's just not on that type of level. Like they're not friends like that. You can tell now. Salute to ATX Slab Life, Cludix AKA Big Texas. Salute to TWT in the building. What's popping? The gym owner said the rent is $6,000. I laughed when I bought that. Man, that's crazy as hell. Salute to you. What's good with you, Roderick Thompson? What's happening? Main Biker. What is good? I thought your name was Main Biker Bicycle. Oh, you got 2 channels. Yeah, it's your second channel. I remember now. Floyd's a hater. He refused Diddy at one of the strip clubs a while ago too because he wanted him to pay admission fee. Oh my gosh, really? Salute to you, R West. What's good with you? That's crazy as hell. I believe it though. I 100% believe it. In a what, Ashley? Oh my God, yeah. But yes. Okay. My computer. Sometimes my computer be slower than my phone. So I'll be seeing stuff on my phone and I'm like, what? Salute to you, Macadon One. What's happening with you? What's good with you? Salute to you. Appreciate you. Yeah, I remember that picture, that Terminator Earl Spence picture is hot. I fucks with it. I like that. But Floyd is a hater. For a long time, you know, everybody's been saying the same thing about Floyd. You know, and Gervonta Davis was looked at a certain way. Now that Gervonta Davis isn't with Floyd, and now you see immediately, like, I believe the first fight that he wasn't with Floyd was his last fight. You know what I mean? Or yeah, it was Hector Garcia. That was the first card he made that wasn't under Floyd Mayweather, and this is the second. So and it's supposed to be a very big fight. People are looking at this as this Oscar De La Hoya Floyd fight. This is Ryan and Tank. I don't really know about all of that, but that's how they're looking at it. And he's probably taking it to heart and looking at it a certain way. And he is probably a little jealous that he ain't gonna get his hands on this shit. So he's not letting them use the gym. Shit is cold. That shit cold. I think he a hoe for that shit though. I think he's a hoe for it. Tank don't need his gym, but still, you still a hoe for that. Bullshit. And so I took boxing out of my name. Yeah, okay. Bet. Ain't no problem. All right. Now, let's talk about I want to talk about Ryan Garcia and what he said. I want y'all to listen to what Ryan Garcia said. If anybody didn't hear it, I'm gonna play it really fast. It's really not that long at all.
Could you open this, please?
No, I can't open that. Hold on. She ain't even close the door. I'm gonna have to close the door. Hold on, real quick.
You can't drink any water. You can't eat any food.
Yeah, I mean, it's in my contract that they don't let me drink water for 3 days or eat for 3 days out of the week, just so I could be on schedule to make weight. Yeah,
for Gervonta's.
Yeah, for his comfortability and if taking the match. If I didn't agree to these conditions, it obviously would have happened.
Yeah, so I'm curious about that. How does that kind of stuff go? Like when you guys are deciding, obviously, how it's going to be.
Who thought he was joking in that? And do you want me to play it again? Who thought Ryan Garcia was joking when he said that? Was there anybody that think that Ryan Garcia was just joking? He wasn't. That shit wasn't. Floyd been a whole ass nigga outside the ring. Salute to you, Big Tony. What's good with you? What's happening? Oh my gosh. The dude that did that too, Caleb knows that he got paid $10 million. So exactly, that shit ain't fair. That shit is not fair. Commercial break. Hold on. Kids always need something when we doing right. Polish. You seen it? It was some purple nail polish. Like, man. Salute to you, Jay Grant Jr. What's good with you? Lion riding, bro. Ryan straight up. Ryan ass, bro. I swear, yo. I swear, Ryan, man. Worst joke ever. Salute to you, Mac World Media. Oh my God. I barely talk boxing on my YouTube anyways. I be talking about bikes and other stuff. I bet. Bike emoji was hot too. No one thought he was joking. People took that and ran with it. Exactly. People take everything. Ryan fans take everything he say and run with it. Ryan might have been sarcastic, but he's already trying to make excuses. Bruh, he was taking it too far just now. We all knew he was just lying. He's literally a habitual liar. It's terrible, man. Terrible. Sound like Ryan was high. Ryan was Lou Picasso. He says, my first thought was Ashley Korner is behind this. Got Ryan on a Hodges diet. Man, Ryan said, I'm very hungry. I'm very thirsty. Looking seriously shit in his face. And he ran off with that shit, boy. He ran off with that. Salute to you, Slim Creeper. What's good with you? Appreciate you stopping by. What is... You be capping hard as fuck. Hold on, man. It's only a minute long.
I gotta start this off. This pod. Obviously, you've been on the pod before.
Yeah.
Big, massive. Probably like, I mean, people are clicking on this obviously because of the title right now, but I would say this is going to be one of the biggest fights of your career. And you came in here kind of joking. It was kind of funny. And you also look like a lot leaner in the face.
Yeah.
Like you've been taking it serious.
Yeah. I'm not
like your lips a little even bloody.
Yeah, everything. That's why I'm sacrificing everything.
And you said you can't drink any water. You can't eat any food.
Yeah, I mean, it's in my contract that they don't let me drink water for 3 days or eat for 3 days out of the week, just so I could be on schedule to make weight. Yeah,
for Gervonta's.
Yeah, for his comfortability and if taking the match. If I didn't agree to these conditions, it obviously wouldn't happen.
Yeah, so I'm curious about that.
He wasn't joking about that, though.
You guys are deciding, obviously.
Whatever y'all was talking about beforehand, y'all that part you wasn't joking about. Because if you said that shit off screen and the first thing he did was kick off the interview and say some shit like that, and the camera turned to your ass and you was hitting it with the serious face, looking all down and looking all sad, like you haven't had a cookie in years out this bitch. Like, oh yeah, they haven't, and just for his comfortability, it's in the contract that I can't eat nothing or drink nothing for 3 days. Like, goddamn. He flexing the A side like that on your ass? I mean, shit. Told you, somebody better get that man a value meal after the first press conference. Didn't I tell y'all? That motherfucker having interview after interview talking about how in his contract he can't eat. Tank put in the contract. Tank put in the contract that he can't eat, and he took the fight any fucking way after being stripped down, and now he's little at a fucking weight, at a catch weight, after being weight drained, and then having a rehydration cost. Man, kiss my ass. All that shit did not motherfucking happen. You be lunching, y'all. Everybody fucking just run behind the shit. Right. If he were I remember somebody, I think it was BFTB, just put a wig on him, and it looked like he had makeup. Like he put a wig on everybody, all the fighters that was on the thumbnail, and that motherfucker, he was the only one that looked like a real chick. Everybody was like, "Who's the chick?" It was like, "Yo, that is Ryan Garcia," straight up with the rosy cheek, like he had on foundation and everything. Only thing Ryan can't eat is is Oscar there. Salute to you, flawless mentality. What is good with you? Appreciate you coming through, King. Appreciate you. You look like Casper's uncle Skinny up. One missing meal. Yo, he didn't even look that small, yo. He was just tripping. He was just crying and shit. People have selective hearing. Actually, salute to you, ABT. Salute to you. Salute to you, King Corleone. What's happening with you? Coach Cunningham, call him Ryan. Call him Ron. What? What? Ryan Garcia, bruh. This is proof that everything Ryan Garcia said, motherfuckers ran with it. When he said he was a thug and all this shit, he a bully and shit, motherfuckers, a lot of Ryan Garcia fans are Gervonta Davis haters because they don't like the thug image that black people portray. The fact that Gervonta Davis is from Baltimore, he talked the way he do, he wears hair the way he do, and he got a body full of tattoos. Motherfuckers like Ryan Garcia, California kid, don't like shit like that. He don't like shit like that. They never even met each other, never spoke to each other, and he was calling them a thug and saying that he was a bully. And Ryan Garcia fans do the same shit. Y'all don't know the man to be a bully. Gervonta Davis is not no motherfucking bully, yo. He has not bullied nobody that's in the fight game. Who the fuck did he bully? Tell me one person that Gervonta Davis bullied outside the ring. He's not no bully. What are y'all talking about? He a thug on what grounds, motherfucker? On what grounds is he a thug? Like all the stuff that he get in trouble for, he ain't never got caught with no drugs. He ain't never got caught with a gun. How's he a thug? I'm not saying that's what thugs do, but how's he a thug? Tell me. Salute to you, Darius the Great. What's good with you? He asked for the fight and signed the contract. Exactly. Don't nobody want to hear all that whining. Exactly. And that's what Shakur Stevenson said to bless his heart. He said, nah, I ain't trying to hear that. He said, you signed the contract. You knew what time it was. I ain't trying to hear that. I don't know if y'all seen Ryan Garcia besides Shakur Stevenson, but they're like the same size. Like Ryan might be a little taller than him. You know, Devin Haney's a little taller than Shakur Stevenson, but they're the same size. You feel what I'm saying? Like, I guarantee you he can make that weight. Shakur can make that weight. Like, people that really fight at 135 can make that fucking weight and rehydration clause, bro. They can do all of that. I got another video to show y'all that it's gonna put what I just said into, yes, tattoos. It's gonna put what I just said in perspective. And somebody, that's what I'm saying, somebody called in to Champ's side and said that Tank was a thug. Champ asked him why. And he was like, because he has tattoos. Bullshit, like no bullshit. I'm not making this shit up. You know, of course, the question is, like, Ryan has tattoos. So, like, he didn't really have a comeback to say that. Like y'all are half racist, bro. Y'all are half fucking racist. And Spanish fans don't really fuck with Tank like that. I mean, Spanish fans do. Mexican fans don't. I mean, the Mexican fans don't really fuck with Tank like that. Just the Mexican fans. Like, there's some other Spanish fans that do fuck with him. I don't look like a thugger. But I dab a little. You dab a little. Little baby has the mentality too. That's why he won't get tattoos. Man, for real, if somebody that was really thugging and stealing and doing shit that they ain't supposed to be doing, you wouldn't want tattoos, because tattoos is a guaranteed way to say, nigga, it was you, because you got the same tattoo on the camera, the same place the dude got the tattoo on the camera. That's real talk. Like, that's real. Don't just happen in the movies. I guarantee you. It don't just happen in the movies. All right? Real shit. Somebody will rob a bank and on the camera they go like this and they see a tattoo right here. If you get caught and they match that tattoo, you ain't gonna be able to lie your way out of the situation. You did that shit. For real. That's good evidence. That's what that's called. Andy Ruiz had tattoos on his ass cheeks. Yo, I put that on the screen one day and people was threatening me that they was gonna leave if I didn't take it off the screen. Hold on. Too hot up in this joint. All right. But yeah. When Ryan's tats look for us, you need to remove them joints. Yo, he said he was self-conscious about his tattoos. Them bitches look sketchy like they 3D'd on his motherfucking. He got his tattoos from a video game. So that shit looks like got a different type of ink on his skin. Is that the only one who felt Jamel was cool and lightweight? Cool and lightweight. Well, I was openly rooting against Tank. Oh, I'm gonna get to Maul. I'm gonna get to Maul a little later. Don't even worry about it. Salute to you, Jay Reddy. What's good with you? Say keep working, Ashley. Salute to you. I'm trying. I appreciate you. Yo, I'm finna come out this damn hoodie because it's hot as hell in her. I'm trying this off. All right, man. Okay. After Ryan said all of that shit, I was surprised that Tank team was still fucking with him, yo. Until he said that shit, fucking Leonard Elderby came out and said something. Tank came out and said something. They ain't having that shit. Elderby came out and said something. They ain't having that shit. His coach came out and said something. I was like, damn. I was surprised that they were still fucking with him, though, yo. Because I've been hung it up for his ass. So I was like, yo, Ryan a hoe. It is what it is. Can't nothing change the fact. All right. Okay, who we got up in her? He says Ryan got the corniest tattoos I ever seen. Exactly. And some of them tattoos he stole from Justin Bieber. I was mad as shit. I did a live about that shit. Salute to you, Skills from New Orleans. What's happening with you? Salute to you to the highest level. God body, what is good with you? Appreciate you for stopping by. Them details could have had an EDA agreement. Yeah, you ain't the only one who said that. Salute to you, Just Do Boxing. What's good with you? What is happening, Captain? All right. Hold on. Oh yeah, the video. This is video I want y'all to hear. It's what's his damn name? It's Rolly.
135 is deep. You just came off a fight with Tank, big fight. Why not stay here at 135? Why move up to 140? Is it man? Hey, got 140.
I'm gonna tell you like this, man. I've been asking to move up to 140 for I don't know since I fought Sparrow. I had a hard time making weight with Marine. I had a harder time making weight with Sparrow. I literally asked for the fight with Tank at 140 when I fought Yigit. And then I had to wait a whole damn year to fight Tank. Like, bro, I was killing myself for 2.5 years just to make weight, you know. 2.5 years just to make weight, you know. I couldn't do 35, man. I'm already a big dude, you know. So it's like, you know, when your body says to it's move up, you know, and if I would listen to my body and you know, but like I said, I mean, that opportunity was worth me staying at 135, you know, because like I said, you know, at the end of it, whether what happened with the fight, I became much bigger because of that, you know, and I proved to the entire world that I am a star, you know. I sold out the Barclays Arena, something he couldn't do on his own. Man, the pay-per-view buys were insane, you know? Like, I mean, we know what I did.
It was a great promotion.
I was the number one self-promoted fighter in the damn game. Like, bro, I know what to say. I know You know, I know how to get people watch me. You know,
put asses in the seats.
You know?
Yeah. So
I'm not a fighter, but a lot of fans too got this opinion where it's like, is it really that hard to drop those 5 pounds from 140 to 135?
fuck yeah.
Like how hard, like to get those like I know you said you felt that you was at that point where you had to move up.
I passed out twice.
Oh yeah, so
I passed out. It was that bad. Yeah. I lost.
He said he passed out twice.
I lost 2 extra pounds.
Hold on.
The thing is, like,
Hold on. He said he passed out twice trying to make weight for Gervonta Davis fight. Somebody slid up in the building. Salute to you, Roja. What's happening with you? Nat. Salute to you, Jay. What's happening? You want to see a Mexican opening rooting against his compadre, even if they don't like each other. Canelo was the exception when he rooted against Ryan. Facts. Jay. Yeah, they stick together. Salute to you, Jay. What's good, Jason Williams? What's happening with you? What's good? What's good? What's good? Mahari Nation Sports Podcast. What's good with you? Everybody sub to everybody that got a channel, man. Drop your channel. For real. Rolly talk like he's slow. Can't even formulate a complete sentence, you know? Dude is an idiot. Yo, he said he only got a few words in his vocabulary. He be wilding though, for real. He sold out the Barclays. Is crazy, laughing my ass off. Facts. Okay? He said something he couldn't do by himself. Nobody sells anything by themselves. Y'all are fighters. You don't fight yourself. This man is crazy. They take what I think I said this last live. Whatever happens with Tank, they take that and run with it all the way to the bank and back. It could be a motherfucking pebble. It could be so small. They take that shit. It could be something that they shouldn't even brag about. That don't even matter. That would have helped it. That would have happened any damn way. They run with that shit. Man, if these little niggas don't shut up and stop bitching about the weight class they choose. Exactly. You chose that shit. You wanted to be there. That's because Rolly ass is big as shit. Rolly versus Broner. Rolly walk around like 180, bro. He should not be fighting at no 135 in the first goddamn place. And Ryan Garcia ain't far from that walk around weight. I can't lose 2 pounds. You sound slow when he's speaking in Russian. Spanish too. Ryan following in Rolly's footsteps. He loves it. Salute to you, Soul Power, aka Gamed Up Kennels. What's good with you? Salute to you. Passed out twice. He passed out twice to make weight. You want to say all this shit about Tank, bro? He's something. He made you go through that. Your whole team allowed all that shit. And what y'all kept saying, he makes weight easy. He does this shit easy. Does this shit. Man, everybody be projecting nowadays, bro. Fighters project. People on YouTube project. Content creators project. Fans, everybody just be projecting nowadays. Shit is fucking sad. Damn, make you think you don't like your life. Get this shit together. Even Devin shouldn't be at 135. Even he walks around 160 plus. All the motherfuckers walk around 160 plus. They all of them big fellas. Salute to you, Miss Joette. What's happening with you? Hold on, wait. I'm going to have to get back to the Jets. Salute to Flawless Mentality. Flawless Mentality show is, man, you can learn a lot. $1 million worth of game over there. For real. Y'all better listen to him. You know what the hell he's talking about. Definitely know what he's talking about. We say Rolly is a good self-promoter, though. Yes, he is. Salute to Mike Big Boxing. Everybody sub to Mike Big Boxing today. And he need to get his watch hours up. So go over there and listen and look at all of them lives. He probably going to go live for the fights tonight. There's 3 cards on the Zone, ESPN Plus, and Showtime. And Showtime is that money card that's on. Let me see. Anybody else? Okay, bang. All right. Let me play the rest of this shit. Rolly ass, bro. To say that Tank is this, that, and the third, and you did all of that to your body, your muscle mass and frame and mentality, because that's some mental shit. Just to fight him and to talk this shit. I won every round of that fight. I sold that out. Me, the whole damn time. Only to move up and get a title shot. Like, bro, everybody gets so much from Tank, man. They get a big payday and so much more. Bruh. That's like, bruh, if you fight anybody in the fight game, you get a check. But if you fight Tank, you get a check and residual. And you're going to get paid every month and all that shit. It's going to keep coming back to you. 10 times fold in different ways. Not money-wise, but different ways. It's going to keep coming back to you. Shit is crazy as hell. You get all of this extra shit. You get a lot of fights. Shit. That's another situation. He just lost. He moved up and got a title shot. A real title shot. And he never been a title holder. He lost his first title fight and his next title fight off some fucking Lomachenko, Gary Russell type shit. Next fight is a title shot. Other fighters, the same shit. They get knocked out by Tank and get good fights after that. Like, people want to show and prove and put their skills up to Tank and be matched up to what he did to a fighter versus what Tank did to a fight. Like, bro, this shit is crazy. But everybody want to act like Tank ain't the bar. That shit crazy to me, man. It got something got to be true, for real. Choose the lower weight classes because they have an advantage most of the time, and they know, they'll get their ass kicked. That's how black belt been. You already know how I be thinking with that shit. They fought in their natural weight class. They think they get their ass beat. For real. Tank walks around 132. Tank walk around probably like, if he want to stay in shape and he don't blow up, being that he's a short dude, he can't walk around nowhere he can't walk around 160. It has to be 150 something that he walk around at. For real. Salute to Von D. Gaming. What's happening with you? Why Rolly talking? Go. I should have learned how to talk straight, nigga, bro. Rolly people love putting the camera in his face too. ESPN called trash. ESPN Plus is trash. Maybe so. I mean, the card I think only has let me see. I think I wrote down that shit. Hold up. Matter of fact, I'm gonna get to that. I'm gonna get to that shit right after this shit. Salute to Lone Star Steph. What's good with you? Hey, Ashley. Be well, ma'am. Cattle plants by stoppage. And 9? Okay, bet. I had an epiphany this morning. He does have more power and more ways to win within his game plan. Facts. I don't know about stopping him, though, cuz it'll be great. It'll be a great fight if he stops him. But I don't know about that. Cruz is a superstar now because he survived. Exactly. And Tank was hurt, bruh. Tank would have stopped him if both his hands was working fine. I'm not sure that shit because he was getting with cuz in the 6th, he was getting with his ass. Or the 4th, he was getting with his ass in one of them rounds. Well, I like Tank. He has yet to fight a brother. He has only fought Latinos. He fought some brothers in the beginning of his career. People just don't care because it was the beginning of his career. What else? Oh, 215, take a walk around that big boy. Big fella. I said this before, but I think that title shot was meant for Hitchens based off what Elderby said before Hitchens went over to the zone. What titles? You talking about the title shot that Rolly has was meant for Hitchens? Man, boy, they need to do something about that. Tank used to be like a truck driver. No, never. That's what's up, Jay Reddy. Appreciate that. That is what's up. Salute to you all the rage. George Page, 3 black fighters. Yeah, he fought 3 black fighters on his resume. Salute Teach for the info. If Plant stopped David tonight after checking that man's pulse. That's exactly. Am I the only one to realize he did that on purpose to check that man's pulse? That's what that is. He put his hand right here, his finger right here, right up under the chin. He checked that man's pulse, put his hand up and put it right here. If everybody touched right here, this is your pulse. Wanted to see if his heart was beating fast out this bitch. Hey, big fella. Yes. That shit is crazy to me. You check this Paul store. I was like, yo, really, Caleb? Caleb be going hard, man. Stop acting like he's soft, man. People be acting like he's soft.
I remember right. So I lost 17 pounds overnight. Overnight. Yeah, that's not healthy. That already, you know that, right? Honestly, like, how do a fighter do it? You know, a fighter don't want to do that. Sacrifice. But okay, so I lost 17 pounds. Like, bro, like if you look at the before and after picture of like from one day to another when I weighed in, like, bro, I look like two complete. And I will show you. Let's show you. One second. So the weight does matter. The 5 pounds do play a big role in. Okay, where is it, bro? I saw the picture the other day. It was actually kind of disgusting. It was disgusting how I looked. I didn't even
actually kind of disgusting.
Disgusting how I looked. Okay, but okay, yeah, those 5 pounds make the biggest difference in boxing, man.
Listen, man. What I want to say is, if you choose to fight in a smaller weight class and you sign up to fight the biggest money fight of your career, the excuses are thrown out the window. That shit is gone. It's gone. It's gone. Nobody want to hear that shit. That's what you get in the big bucks for, right? That's what you get the big bucks for. Nobody want to hear how you crying about weight, especially a fighter. And I already played that video about Breadman yesterday. I'll play that shit again. For real. Last Saturday. Salute to you, Coach 6-7 Sports TV. I appreciate you. Appreciate you for coming through. If boxing's so tough, then come to MMA. Yeah, exactly. They definitely don't want to do that. I'm sipping some Ciroc. Ciroc got a new flavor out too, yo. I don't know. I might get it. I don't know. Rolly used to be a nice kid. What the F happened? Money. Oh, and the OJ's singing voice. Okay. Bet. But where's Breadman at anyway, yo? Breadman said it, yo. Breadman was like, Caleb Plant only weighed 168 for an hour of his lifetime. Out of all the times he fought and made weight at 168. And I think he came in at 167 today. Yesterday. All them times he made weight, he's only made weight for an hour total of his lifetime. Because all he do is makes it, then he rehydrates. He makes it, meaning the day before, he wasn't weighing the weight he's supposed to weigh when he fights, when he weighs in. Salute to you, Felix Nunez. What's good with you? I appreciate you for stopping by. Thinking nobody else came in here. Facts. Okay. Since the liquor spot, I'm covering alcohol. Been sober for 4 months. Okay, bet. I appreciate that. Appreciate the knowledge that you trying to get yours. That's all right. I won't talk about it. That's why, matter of fact, I cover up my drink. You know what I'm saying? Not trying to intense nobody or have somebody break the cycle. The black dude that lost to JoJo Diaz at 130 would have been in Tank's trophy case if he didn't duck the dog shit out of Tank because he thought he was worth more than $2 million. You talking about Tevin Farmer. That's what you're talking about. I don't think that race has anything to do with who Tank is fighting or whatnot. As far as just if it's a big fight, if it's a big fight, it's a big fight. The two people that Tank said he's going to fight that's special to near dear to everybody's heart to watch are two black fighters. You can call Shakur Stevenson African American and Devin Haney's African American. So I really don't think race have a lot to do with it. But Tevin Farmer, man, he just priced himself out. Tevin Farmer priced himself out. I know exactly what the hell you're talking about. Tevin Farmer, fuck ass. Trying to work on your figure? I bet. You do your thing. You do your thing. But if you only, come on now, if all you're doing is making the weight immediately, this motherfucker said he lost 17 pounds overnight to weigh in for the fight. 17 pounds, man. You can't tell me that these fighters don't purposely fight 25 pounds under they walk around weight. You can't tell me that he was walking around 15 pounds more than 135. You can't tell me that. You can't tell me he was walking around and he just lost the 15 pounds the last day. Nah, he was cutting weight for a while. Okay. He's cutting weight for a while. And the last weight that he had to cut was 15 pounds. He lost 2 extra pounds, is what he said. This man walk around big as shit. All these fighters walk around big as shit. That's why I say Tank always fight motherfuckers bigger than him. Regardless of how it look on the scale, man. Look at the fight. Look at it in the fight. Right, 17 pounds overnight cap. The motherfucker said he passed out twice. He said he passed out twice. Hector Garcia is light skinned and y'all know it. That motherfucker, a lot of them dudes, like Gamboa look black as a bitch. But, I mean, it is what it is. I mean, I know what it is, you know. Shakur, Puerto Rican. Yeah, some people say that he's still African American, though. That's why I said he can be called African American. He said the Tevin the farmer. Yes, cutting 30 pounds and shit. Yes, to fight at 135. Like, bro, you can't fight at 140, bro. I know 147 looks scary for y'all niggas. And I know a lot of people probably cut weight, so they like, yo, this is what everybody's doing. If I go up in weight, then I'm fighting guys that's naturally bigger than me. Okay, and if that's the case, then when you fight somebody that's naturally smaller than you, like Gervonta Davis, why don't you show respect and stop acting like such a hoe? They be verbally just desecrating out the mouth. Just straight up saying all types of BS out their mouth the whole time. Salute to you, DT Taylor. Right. It would be a different shit. You think gonna call out Devin after knocking out Ryan, or will be prohibited to Jim by Jim Gray? He's gonna I don't think he's gonna Tank don't call out people. If y'all notice, he don't call out nobody. So he's not gonna give nobody no attention. It's his win. He's gonna keep the attention on himself. Show he should. Honestly, the only people that, in my opinion, they have to call out people is the people that's looking for certain fights. That's that don't have a title or trying to get up in their career. Tank's at the top of his career. You know what I'm saying? The people that he's gonna fight, everybody, like nobody. I don't think anybody would turn down a Tank fight. That's like Canelo. If Canelo comes across your table, people say yes. They just tend to say yes. You know what I'm saying? So I don't think he's going to call out anybody for real. Hold on. Oh, goodness gracious. Come on. Oh, yeah, I had to come back to my... All right. Smart fighters don't gain more than 15 pounds in between fights. Right. He ain't... Look, we talking about Rolly here. I'm mixed, but you won't ever hear me talking about I'm not black. Right. There's no reason to really say people can mind their business for real about what nationality people are and shit like that for real. Shakur is a nigga. He can soul search all. Oh no, he jumped on me. Shows a nigga can soul search all he want talking about. I'm Puerto Rican. Yeah, okay. Mm-hmm. Shakur was raised by a black mama and family, so they're gonna look at him more like a black American fighter, even though He been showing love to his Rican side. Salute to you, Anthony Jones. I don't have no problem with it. Show love to everybody. You definitely should show love to the cultures that's in the DNA that you have, for sure. So I don't got no problem with it. Salute to you, G-Lex. What's good with you? Got no problem with that. All right, Dev, pull up with Trill in your belts and hop in the ring and be like, what's popping? I want that. And the crack. Hold on. And the check beat. Hold on. Don't really remember Devin at Tank fights. Like Shakur go to Tank fights. I don't really remember Devin being in the place. I'm not sure though. I'm not sure at all. Hold on. But yeah. What else I got? What else? Ryan, little punk ass, talking about he can't drink no damn water. That shit's stupid as hell, man. Like, you could have said anything better than that. Anything would have been better than that. I think I had another video about Rolly and some shit that he was saying was so stupid. Rolly be doing too much sometimes. All right, bet.
Guess discussion about this rehydration clause in a way. What's your take on the rehydration clause?
Really, this was the media workout, right?
The one punch media workout.
This is the one punch media workout, right?
Yeah.
You see my face, it's all filled in, right? My ears, they look normal, everything look normal. Then you look at me right here.
Oh yeah, bone structure.
Bro, my ears, like, bro, I do not look the same, man. Look, bro, I do not look the same.
Because you shouldn't be fighting at 135.
I thought I was gonna die. I ain't gonna lie.
I was gonna die.
You would do whatever to get in the ring.
Push your lethargic ass off the stage.
You know, I took the opportunity. You know,
I wanted to be champ.
For, I don't know, 2-3 years.
You heard him? He said, I wanted to be champ.
But I did it because I wanted to be champ, you know?
Bitch, you could have been at that 140 with your sorry ass.
I done called him out for, I don't know, 2-3 years, you know? I got the opportunity, you know? You think I'm going to just fucking say no? I got the biggest balls in boxing.
Would you have took the rehydration clause if he tried to do you like that?
Okay, no. Now, that's a little too much. I ain't even gonna lie. That rehydration clause, man. Go up 10 pounds, man. That does not sound good.
So fighters normally gain more than 10 pounds when they the next day?
I mean, a fighter will gain 10 pounds if you're fighting at like 118. Or, 115, something like that. No, but I mean, if you're fighting at like 30, 35, 40, I mean, fighters will normally gain anywhere from like 12 to 18 pounds, right? Depending, like I would say 15 pounds is like the magic number for 35, and like, you know, you're just not going up.
Now, what did I say? Oh shit! Hold up, man. Much sometimes. Fights, man. Hold up. All right, okay, all right. I was about to say, man, my shit was muted like shit. I don't know how the hell that happened. Don't know how that happened. All right. I haven't weighed myself in a while, man. I'm not sure. I'm probably 145. I'm 5'10". That's you're right. He showed up everywhere else when he wanted something. I just think it's a good idea since they're right. Exactly. They're all weight bullies, exactly. All the motherfuckers. All motherfuckers in a small ass weight class because they know that'll be easier for them to become a champion there instead of fighting at somewhere closer than their walk around weight. Because 140 ain't his walk around weight, 147 ain't either. As for Tank, no one else to fight. He's gonna have to go up to 40 soon to grab Scott. Man, he got some people coming up at 140. I mean at 135. He got some fights. Tank got some fight. Roji, you talking to his talking to him. Drugs. All right. Know these fights is crack-a-lacking tonight. Let's talk about these fights. Tonight's fights, man. ESPN Plus got Comney and Ramirez is fighting. Richard Comney and Jose Ramirez, and you got Estrada. The girls is going to be the co-main event. And Raymond Mortala is on the card as well. Raymond Mortala is a good talent. I like watching him fight. You know what I'm saying? I think he's he attests for a lot of people, and he can beat some ass at 135. That's a fight that potentially is going to have to come Tank's way sooner or later. Roman been looking for that work, though. Raymond Metallic. He been looking for that work. I think he said he wanted to fight Kunta because he was higher ranked than him and stuff like that, and I'm down to watch that shit. I got Estrada for the chicks. I got her winning. And Comney and what's his name? Ramirez. I got Ramirez beating Comney. Comney ain't like that. He is not like that, man. Not like that at all. And the zone do got a small ass card. You got Jose Zepeda's on the card. And you got I don't know who he's fighting. And you got Carlos Ocampos on the card. I'm not watching that shit. It's bullshit. I think it's probably over or playing now. Shit is trash. But you got the card of the night is going to be the Showtime card. You got the main event being the pay-per-view event, which is David Benavidez and Caleb Plant. But the undercard for the pay-per-view is gonna be fire, in my opinion, yo. It's gonna be fire. You got matter of fact, I don't know exactly who's gonna be on, but the co-main event's gonna be good. Got the two Ramoses fighting on the card. You got Joey Spencer on the card. You have both Rayo is going to be fighting Chris Colbert on the card. I think the card is going to be pretty entertaining for real. Robert Mayweather the third is going to be probably, I think, the first fight on the card before the pay-per-view starts, the very first card. But like I said, the pay-per-view is going to be the best part of that night. So y'all want to watch the ESPN card to catch Roman Mortala, if y'all haven't seen him, probably be a good look. But I got Chris Colbert beating Rayo, okay? Chris Colbert is a better fighter than what we seen when he lost, in my opinion. He was in the talks of fighting Shakur Stevenson and other pretty good names because they sparred before, and they never really talked about him being trash. They just said that they will beat him, of course. So, and I always looked at him as a pretty good talent. We really didn't know who Hector Garcia was, and he really didn't look like himself that night. Like I said, this right here is going to be the last fight for Chris Colbert if he loses. Not to say he's going to retire or anything like that. Salute to you, Sean Clark. What's good with you? Right, happy fight night. Salute to you. Not to say that, but have y'all heard the things that Chris Colbert has been saying? Before we knew that Rayo was his opponent, the stuff that he was saying about Frank Martin, the stuff that he was saying about Mr. Gary Russell, all of that stuff. Like, he's been talking mad shit. He act like it's nothing to learn from his loss. If you hear him talk, he act like he just wasn't his self, and the better man won that night. But he's better than Hector Garcia, and like, he don't see any fault in what he was doing. You know what I mean? Of course, he didn't fight right, but he's just looking at it like, I was going through something. That's why I fought like that. And if any other night I would win. Like, I don't really like that. I feel as though it's something that you need to work on that happened in that fight. And if you don't, it could happen again. You know what I'm saying? So, but I just think the stuff in the lead and build up of this fight with Rayo, the stuff he was saying in the press conference, even though he was quite laid back, there's a lot of things that he said in interviews and stuff. And the way he came in there rocking the Mexican flag, the same flag fucking that Rayo was rocking, bro. You doing too much to go in this bitch and get washed, bro. And I really think if Rayo beats Chris Colbert, he gonna have to stop him. I don't think it's going to be a win on the cards type situation. I don't think Rayo is. I think he's quite green in my opinion. When he got stopped, you know, the guy was peppering him up, just waiting for him to open up. And when he did, he started hitting him with hard shots. Like, bruh, I mean, he was hurt, but at the same time, if you hurt, you should hold instead of open up and try to punch. I know Chris Colbert don't have the power like Santos did, but I really don't think that needs to happen. I really don't think it matters. You know what I'm saying? I think Chris Colbert, if he don't win this fight, bruh, he need to change your name again, motherfucker. You ain't Little B-Hop. You're not Prime Time. If you change it again, you ain't that either. You might as well call yourself the name of the chicken company that you got wherever the chicken company is. Like, you should just call yourself that. That's your nickname, whatever the chicken spot is, bro. Because that shit is, you're not nothing. If you lose to Rayo and get stopped, bro, you ain't shit. I'm a pretty good fan, you know, of his work. Like, I really like Chris Colbert. I think he talks too much. He's not really what he be saying. You know what I'm saying? He talk way too much. Salute to you. Raymond overrated? All right, bet. But I don't hear nobody talk about Raymond. Tank better fight Shakur and Devin. Yeah, he said he was. There's no need for him to say it if he ain't. And if y'all realize, Tank went from I'm a retire in a couple of years to nah, I'm here to stay. And I need to show motherfuckers that they really not who they are, and that's what it is. He went from there to there. Telling you, man. When he do fight him, all I want to hear is positive shit lead up to the fight. Y'all can talk about the fight, but when Tank versus Devin Haney happened, I don't want to hear nobody bitching about the fight itself. Oh, why is Tank fighting him now? I don't want to hear none of that shit. When Tank fights Shakur, I don't want to hear why Tank fighting him now. Tank is last time I checked, Tank is older than both of them. So I just don't want to hear the shit when it does happen. Not saying that any of y'all would be talking shit. I'm just saying, y'all know how content creators can get and fans can get. Ashley, do you think Tank would ever fight Hitchens at 140 since they're cool with each other? I think money makes sense, and if Hitchens wants to fight and he talk about it, Tank will fight him since they're cool. But I don't think they'll fight because I don't think the timeline is going to match up. I don't know if or when Tank is going to fight at 140. I don't know if he's ever going to go, and I don't know when he's going to go. So I can't even think about that. But yeah, I think if it made sense, they would fight. My picks are Caleb Ramos, man. Yeah, I like those picks. I got Chris Colbert though over Rayo. I like Cody. I like Cody Crowley. I like him. I like him a lot. But you got Ramos beating Spencer. Hold up, bro. Hold up. Cody Crowley is undefeated. He's a southpaw, and he's he definitely looked good as shit on the scale. That motherfucker looked cut up to death. He was ready on the scale, yo. I think he's gonna win by decision, yo. If he don't get stopped by Ramos, I think he's gonna win by decision. Ramos takes his time too much. Ramos waits too damn much. I understand he got some power, and sometimes when he does wait, he do put it together. Sometimes I did have seen him throw like a 3-piece combination, but he don't do it enough. And he allowed taller fighters to fight him from the outside because he likes fighting from the outside. The thing is, Cody Crowley throws a lot of punches, and he likes fighting from the outside. Cody does. Even though he don't got that much power, I can see him inching out a decision victory. Now, Abel Ramos. Yeah, he's powerful, but the distance and the reach, he allowed people to do that shit too much. He allowed people to keep him at bay. That's why he's going to lose. That's why he's been losing. Now, Joey Spencer, man, that motherfucker looked like he got out of basic training or prison. Did y'all see him with the shaved head and the way he was looking in the press conference and shit? Kept raising his eyebrows and shit. Like, damn. Who gave you that cut? It looked like he just got out of basic training or prison out this bitch. Like, really? That's why I'm going with Spencer, because, bro, you look like you mean business. I'm going with Spencer, for real. That's all I'm saying. I'm going with Spencer. Now, David Benavidez, the main event. David Benavidez is 26-0 with 23 knockouts. He's 6'2", with a 64.5-inch reach. He's a WBC interim champion. Caleb, 22-1, 13 knockouts. He's 6'1" in the 64-inch reach. So their reach is similar. They're pretty much the same. Okay? Hold on, let me talk about David Benavidez. Salute to you, Brian King. B. Fulton, what's good with you? Did you see Amanda Serrano had to drop out of the rematch? Yeah, because she was injured or something because of the last fight she had or some shit like that. Might do a little sign. Hector's wing shot. Ah, shit, man. You ain't right. Says God. He said Chris Covert chicken spot is called Hector's wing shop. That's funny as hell. I don't know. Covert might get chicken check. Exactly. If he don't, ooh-wee. I think if he get dropped by Rayo gonna stop that motherfucker. That's why I said, shit gonna change if he lose. If he lose to get stopped, it's gonna change for him. He ain't gonna be able to talk the same way he been talking, bro. He might as well fucking hang that shit the fuck up. You ain't Rolly. You ain't Fight Tank. He's gonna have to cut that ring off for real. Exactly, Ash. I think Roman's right. Much on the bone. So he's gonna pick that up. It look like his wife kid is right. Bruh, cut his hair. Bruh, his basic training. Somebody just took a hack to his head. A felony out this bit. Bruh, did you see him? Hold on, man. Let me bring him up. Bro. Because y'all didn't see the shit. You didn't see the shit. This nigga, bro. The way Joey Spencer was looking, though, man. I was like, hold on, man. Jeez, Joey. Jeez. Is this it? Hold on. See, that's how Joey usually look. Look at his hair and stuff. That's Joey. That's how he usually look. That ain't how he look no more. Not no more. Nuh-uh. Nuh-uh. Look at Joey. Look at Joey. Look how Joey look. Joey went through some things since the last time we seen him. Okay? He's like, is this the same motherfucker that I seen the last couple fights? Joey's like, man, I'm coming to eat his heart out. I picked this fight. That's what Joey said. Joey said, I picked this fight to let PBC know who the top young dude is. And it ain't him. That's what he said. It's me. It's me. I chose this fight. I wanted to fight him. He went through some things since the last fight. I'm telling you what I know. He been through some shit. Sutu Supreme Beats Boxing Talk. What's good with you? For real, you look like John Cena. Right. No bullshit, just smaller. No bullshit, yo. Oh my God, yo. A lot of them white boys in there, girl B, cut their hair. Stop it. Y'all still on this girl cutting his hair. I hope he fixes his gas tank. How many rounds is it? I think it's a 10-round fight. I think it's a 10-round fight, Jay. I'm not sure. Move on, Caleb. It's a new white boy in town, bro. He look hardcore. What? Yo, Caleb don't look like that. No bullshit. Look at Joey. Joey look tough, don't he? Don't he? Prison Break looking ass. No bullshit. That nigga look tight. I'm going with my money's on Joey Spencer out this bitch. And he called for the fight. No bullshit. No bull. He's right. I could have figured he had did his eyebrows war out this motherfucker. Put some slashes in it. Man, he look like he ready for the fight. I'm just saying, he like he ready. I think that's a Mexican kid. Got Jay. Hold on. Got Spencer. That dude is a beast. Spencer is good, yo. He could have did a lot though. He could have did some shit since then, man. He look like he a different man. He been through some things. No bullshit. No lineup or nothing. Right. That's what the fuck it look like. You know, he just got out of basic training. Thank you. Thank you for y'all paying attention. Y'all seeing that shit. That motherfucker, he ain't go to no barbershop and get that done. Look at that. Look at that. Look at it. Look at his shape. There ain't no shape up. There ain't no shape up. Joey ain't never looked like that. Joey had hair. Joey ain't never looked like that. I'm not trying to hear that shit. Prison Break looking ass. Fucking Michael Schofield. Lincoln looking ass. Bruh, when I seen him sitting there in that press conference, I said, oh yeah, Joey about to whoop some ass. And Brian Custer was like, so Joey, what do you think about this matchup they made and they made for you? He said, Joey looked at him and was like, I asked for this fight. I want to let PBC know who the top dog. I was like, hold up. Hold up. I said, yo, Joey means business out this motherfucker. I don't know how y'all motherfuckers wear hats, bro. How y'all? Oh, this shit unclear. Salute to you, Jay Smith. What's good with you? What Johnny Q said? Where he at? The Prison Break. Yeah. The boy got alopecia. Nah, they put a 1 to his shit. It's just growing back, yo. Nah, bro, he ain't had no shape up or nothing. You could tell. He ain't had no line or nothing. Nothing was right there. Saving Private Joey looking ass, stressing or something. No, he went through some shit, bro. He went through some shit. He a different man. Looks like Joker from Full Metal Jacket. Damn, he brought a Full Metal Jacket. That boy looked like his puppy died. Something happened, man. Something motherfucking happened. No way. He just came there looking like that. Something happened. He said it's a half, right? That shit is low. It ain't a 1, it's a half. He looked like he got out of boot camp with a major pain. Bruh, yeah, he did. Looked like somebody just hacked his shit, slammed the fuck off. They was like, fuck it. Bro, look at Joey, bro. He's ready. Joey is motherfucking ready. You can't tell Joey shit. You can't tell Joey shit. I'm finna get on up out of here, though, yo. I'm gonna talk about Mel and EJ and my last 2 topics. Let me put that video about Mel. Let me show y'all the little clip I clipped about Mel talking. Hopefully that's in here. Yeah, boy. Here we go. Joey won't even smile. No, he didn't. And the dude, he did. Like after Ramos went last saying that buy the fight or whatever, this is a great undercard as well. When it was Joey's time, he man, he sold the shit out the fight. I was like, damn, he sold that shit. And Brian Custer said it. Brian Custer was like, you sold that. He didn't even smile when he said this. He said he mean business out this bit. He mean business. No bullshit. Hold on. Barbara, how would you want it? Joey, I don't give a fuck. Right. That shit, get it. Man, can I say that Jamal Charlo, that outfit he had on could have been worn by any old cat that thought he was a player, bro. All you needed was a big pink, as a gold pinky ring. It had to be gold. All you needed was a gold pinky ring on a man that's 70 or older, bro. That outfit could have fit for anybody, man. I was mad at his outfit. I didn't like the little chain that he had on either. I ain't like none of that shit, man. I don't know what Big Maul be doing with his fits. I ain't judging. I'm just saying, man, like, I don't like it. I like it. He's a very handsome man, but damn, like, the fits be off for me. And the way he be acting, bruh. Jamal Charlo act like an old Point Break ass California kid out this bitch. You act like a fucking extra surfing kid out this bitch, bro. Like you was born on the beach. You act like you're from California or something. Like you're from San Diego. I don't know why he be talking. Like it's just the stuff that he be saying, the way he be acting, his mannerisms, the way he be sucking the spit out his lip. I don't know what it is. I don't understand. Like it's just, I don't like it. I don't like it. He look like a fucking like a California kid, bro. You look like you in this picture. It looked like he's seen the mannequin and was like, "Give me what the mannequin got on." You know what I'm saying? Like, no disrespect. Let me just stop. Let me just play the video. Let me just play the video.
Me and y'all. David Benavidez wins on Saturday. Gets on the mic. He's like, "Yeah, Canelo, but hey, Jamal, come upstairs and meet me." I do it. Let's do it. Me and y'all think that like this is bad blood? Just wait till me and David fight. Is there history? Even if he lose this fight, I'ma still fight him.
Right?
How come? Because I want to fight him. That's not for me. You ever want to beat somebody? I want to beat him. So like, yeah. You know, even if he loses, I do it. Let's do it. Me and y'all think that like this is bad blood? Just wait till me and David fight. Is there history? Even if he lose this fight, I'ma still fight him. How come? Because I want to fight him. That's not for me. You ever want to beat somebody?
Bruh.
Beat him. So like, yeah. You know, even if he loses this fight, I'll still fight him.
Bro, what is it? What is it? Come on, fam. What is it? What's that? What's them beads called? What is it? Y'all gonna stop acting like it's just me. Y'all gonna stop acting like it's just me, though. Stop acting like it's just me. Like, I'm not... Anyways, bro. Y'all be acting like it's just me sometimes. For real. We're seeing the same unit of Forrest Gump and the Lieutenant Dan. Not Maul. Yes, man, Maul. Jamal Charlo was dressed like a swagged out Jeepers Creepers for real. Fuck dressing these niggas. Bruh, no bullshit. Swagged out. Them braids, Maul. Bruh. Yo, he said it was long enough to braid it. Damn it, I need to go out and make an appearance. How about them braids with no hang time? Bro, I ain't even see the back of his head. Y'all starting some shit now. Don't make me go find the back of his head picture. What the fuck happened to a regular pair of pants and a nice shirt? Niggas wild in these streets, bro. And that's the thing. Like, if somebody got money like that and like wearing designer or stuff like that, bro, when they go out, you know what I'm saying? Like, that's when you can wear whatever they go out every day dressing like that. Like, they chose a specific outfit to wear to the fight or to wear to the conference, the press conference and shit. That's why I be getting me. You know what I'm saying? Jabel trying to Patrick Swayze. Right. Point Break ass. No bullshit. Salute to you, William Old School. What's good with you? Go and listen to 78 Sports last 10 minutes talking about 80s fits from yesterday's stream. This fit talks remind me of it. Shit was so funny, man. That shit, look at it though, don't it? It do look like an 80s fit. That shit, that outfit didn't look like an 80s fit to y'all, bro. Yo, it's a dude at a deep, it got to be a deep fan reunion with like at least 200 people there. Somebody got that outfit on or something similar. It's a short set. It is not pants, it's shorts. I fuck with Mar heavy though. Cowabunga dude. Facts. Yes. Jamal just needs to retire his becoming a joke at this point. That's what I really wanted to say is he said that he'll fight the winner, but he said he really wanted to fight David Benavidez. That's what that was. And that if David loses, he'll still fight him. You know what I'm saying? William, hold on. Y'all crazy, man. Yo, you see that picture. You heard what he said and how he was looking in his face, bro. Come on, man. Like, I'm not the only person to see it. I'm not going to say it, but I know I'm not the only person to see it. That's my clothing line. As you know, it's not, yo. Ah, shit, man. I don't care what nobody say, bro. I'm just a choker. Bruh, what's them chains? Did be a salad. Yeah, I zoomed in. What is those called? All of them got a name. What are they called? Mar gonna fight Benavidez after David take his COVID shot. Exactly. I'm gonna get to it, man. I'm gonna get to it, but y'all funny in his chat right now. The last stand, he was acting spicy. Thank you. I'm not gonna say the man's zesty until somebody else say it first. God damn. Salute to you, Thomas from the Bronx. TWT in the building. He says, hey, what's good? Salute, Ashley. Hope all is well, man. I'm cooling. Waiting for this fight to start. Finna get up out of here after these last two topics, though. They laid that whack out. They laid it out exactly. Thank you, Kamara. They laid that whack ass outfit over the bed the night before. Right, like the first day of school and shit. Exactly, like that's what I'm wearing, bro. He got a fucking closet full of shit. That's what I'm wearing to the press conference. He got his hair done for that shit, bro. That's why y'all ain't see him, because he was growing his hair out. It's too hot to wear hats where he's at right now in Texas, bro. That's why y'all ain't see him. If you want that check, you better get out there and strut with your design on, bro. Mar want to fight everybody. Not a lot of folks want to fight him as of late. I mean, come on now. I mean, listen. Spicy be on one of them rainbow words. Mel be dressed like you miss his ancestors, bruh. All right, okay. Y'all funny as fuck, man. All right. We heard this before. We heard that Jamal Charlo wanted to fight David Benavidez. We heard this before. Sometime in that interview, in that video or whatever, he said that he always had the opportunity to fight these cats. It just never happened. Those are his words that he said. The cats, David Benavidez, Caleb Plant, and Boo Boo. Okay. He also said that he'll fight Boo Boo. That's something we've heard before. He said that in that same interview that he'll fight Boo Boo. Boo Boo evidently need a fight. We can make millions and all this shit. You talking that good talk because he kept just being stuck on Triple She and Canelo for your whole career. Ain't a good look, man. The man is inactive. He hasn't touched a fat ass check in a minute. Maybe he's money motivated. Hopefully I can think about that because the man ain't motivated to do shit else. Because any fight is money in your pocket, and he ain't fighting nobody in damn near 2 years. Or has it been 2 years now that we're deep in March? So him wanting a big money fight, I see that. But the man said that he's here to scope. He's here to watch things and see what they do. He's looking at it like this is a fight to see what they really do. I agree with that one. A lot of fights, when you see fighters fighting people, that's really not how they really are in a very tough fight. This being a tough fight, you're going to see, he's saying, the best of David Benavidez come out and some of the best of Caleb Plant come out. And I kind of agree with that. So if he is there to scope, man, even if he do lose and he picked Caleb Plant to win. So if you read between the lines, man, you picking Caleb Plant to win, you said you'll fight David Benavidez if you lose, bro. To me, shit, is David Benavidez next? Or are you going to fight a tune-up and then fight David Benavidez next year or whatever the case may be? Whatever it is, yo, this shit need to be, it needs to be, y'all need to start fighting each other, man. 168, he said he's going to move up. You know what I'm saying? If he move up, bro, let's go. It's money to be made. These fights need to be made, and these motherfuckers need to mix it up. For real, yo. Tired of 160 and 168 just been boring as fuck now because y'all don't really fight nobody. Shout out to Caleb Plant making it happen, but I don't really like Canelo like that. That fight wasn't interesting or entertaining to me because I don't really fuck with Canelo. Like, he's not entertaining to me. That Darrell fight was pretty damn good. This fight right here, Caleb Plant is putting some life single-handedly in the 168, man. So I salute him for that. That's what's up, you know what I'm saying? But Charlo said that he'll fight anybody at 168 that's a big name besides his stablemate. That's when they brung up David Morrell. He said that's my stablemate. So that's somebody that he won't fight, but he'll fight everybody else. In my opinion, man, and somebody got to prove me, man. Prove it to me. I'm not saying he'll beat up everybody, but who in the fuck is really fucking with David Morrell? Like, in my opinion, y'all gonna have to show me, man. You got to show me something, baby. Because y'all ain't nobody whooping David Morrell's ass, in my opinion, man. Y'all are not fucking with cuz. You're not. Jamel Charlo, the one that's at 154, he's saying that he's staying at 154 pounds for the rest of his career. That's why I put him on the screen. And I was thinking that shit immediately, like, yo, okay. Right when he said that shit, I'm like, man, so you said the exact same words that Earl Spence said out his mouth about y'all fighting. So evidently y'all had a conversation about it, or you heard him say it and rewinded back and said to yourself, the next time somebody asks me about it, I'm going to say his fucking words so he can't say shit about what I said and I don't look like such a punk, which is a great idea. It's a great idea. You know what I'm saying? I don't think he is a punk, and don't nobody want to look at him like that if he don't want to fight him because they're friends, but Earl's down to fight him. You know what I'm saying? So I think he evened that out by saying that shit. I don't got no problem with him saying it. You know what I mean? As far as saying the exact same words that Earl Spence said about them fighting because they are friends. And you can tell that he values the friendship, and ain't nothing wrong with that. There's nothing wrong with that at all. So I fuck with Mel for saying that. But for you to say that you stand at 154 makes me think that you don't got long at 154. Let me see something. Because I want to be factual when I'm about to say what I'm about to say. Let me see something. Let me put Jamel Charlo box rec up in here real quick. I can see. Let me say something. Let me see something. All right. What the hell is this? Bruh, what's wrong with the computers, bro? Like, what's wrong with the Jamel's Charlo's box rack? And they showing me all types of other shit. They're not even showing me his box rec. I don't know what the fuck is up with that. Okay. Here we go. Charlo is 32 years old. He's young, all right? He's young. The man got 256 rounds under his belt. And he's had 37 fights. Okay. He accomplished a lot. He's did everything that he said he wanted to do. Yeah. Everything that I heard him say he wanted to do, he's done. If you don't want to move up and do anything further in his career, this is where his train stops. Meaning, the only thing else that he can do is break a record. There's no other titles that he can get because he already holds them. Same thing I'm saying about Devin Haney. If he stays at 135 for the rest of his career, all he can do is rack up more wins, more rounds, or lose. You know what I'm saying? There's nothing more he's going to tack onto his career, being that you have everything. Same thing goes for Charlo. And for Errol Spence, if he is, this is what people are saying. I don't really have much to say about it. But if Errol Spence and Bud are in the talks, and if they do fight, it's going to be probably late. You know what I'm saying? Or people are saying June or probably later. If they do fight, they're not going. I don't think Errol Spence will have another fight this year. And usually after fighters get undisputed, they kind of wait like a year until they have another fight at the higher weight class. But being undisputed, we don't know what's going to happen after that. I don't know. I just don't think that Charlo's going to stay here for another 5 years. Maybe I'm wrong. He could do it. He's young. He's fluent. He's still, he's still got a lot of work in them knees. You know what I'm saying? He don't move like an old man. Don't talk or act like an old man. He hasn't lost a step. He thinks fast on the fly. You know what I mean? He doesn't have no brain damage or nothing like that. I honestly don't think he wants to fight Errol Spence. And I'm not, just like I'm not saying he's scared or nothing like that. I just think he holds friendship very high. And I don't think he wants to fight Errol Spence. If it comes to it, I don't know if he really would, to be honest. I see games would probably be played, you know what I mean? Regardless if they're friends or not. Like, I'm hoping that, if this is just the way that I'm thinking, but I'm hoping that he'll move up and they will fight each other if that, need be. But being that they're friends, let me ask y'all a question. Do you think Charlo would stay there and fight Errol Spence so Errol Spence won't have to gather up all the belts and fight other people to become undisputed? Like, listen to what I'm trying to say. Charlo can't fight for undisputed for nobody. Errol Spence can. If he hold them titles and keep winning, and Errol Spence moves up after becoming undisputed, that'll be a setup for that man to get back-to-back undisputed only if he beats Charlo. Do you think that's something that Charlo would do? Stay at that weight class just to see? It'll be a big money fight for Charlo, and he has a lot to gain, having the fight. But if Errol Spence fight Charlo, he has everything to gain if he wins. So that's kind of how I'm looking at it also. Salute to you, J.A. Dixon. What's good with you? I picked Benavidez, but I think he might be in trouble. Oh, shit. Why do you think that, cousin? Why do you think that? So that's really real for undisputed at 47. Man, hopefully it is. Like, Errol Spence is my guy. That's my number one favorite fighter. Then is Tank. But that's my number one favorite fighter is Errol Spence. He's always been that. I want whatever he wants. If he want to be undisputed and want to wait for this motherfucker and get the fight done, I'm all for it. It's nice, especially given the context and timing of his names on his resume. Facts. Earl and Mel can cause serious damage to each other. Exactly. I'd rather them fight the other fighters. Yeah, but that's wear and tear. Honestly, them fighting each other, man, I don't know. Like, I feel the same way, but, we're the fans. We're the spectators. As long as Maul been out of the ring, He'll be stupid to get in a big fight without a tune-up. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. He probably get a tune-up and then fight one of them. Truth, but now PBC are moving their middleweights now. Thank goodness. Exactly. Thank goodness. Andre fighting bums, but he way more active. Exactly. I'm not even sure Maul can beat Andre at this point. I'm not either. Maul need to just fight Andre now. Man, we all know Maul was drunk up there. Yes, he looked fucking drunk. Them niggas think because it's an expensive brand that it looks good. Facts. Facts. Always act like that when he got a public stage, but just like Devo, when he leave, he be talking again. No bullshit. Funny as fuck. Y'all funny. I think he would fight him if EJ moved up. He should, honestly. Like this for y'all to eat. Like y'all, it's gonna be a big money fight if they do fight. I don't blame him for not wanting to fight EJ. Who can right? I think it won't be no love lost. You know how men do. Men can get in fight and still be friends the same damn day. I think they would answer the bell, especially because this is a career. They do this for millions of dollars. You know what I'm saying? They ain't stepping on each other's toes. Like he could move the fuck up. Mel can move up or retire, bro. Like he already know what it is. He been fighting for years. That's another thing. Let me see. His first fight was in 2008, yo. 2007, December 2007 was his first fight. Was Charlo's first fight, Jamel. This motherfucker been fighting for 16 years. 16 years. Been fighting for double the time that Errol Spence been fighting. Double. If Jamel moves up, he will run into the same situation as his brother with nobody wanting to fight each other. 160 is the worst division in my opinion. Yo, facts, but did y'all hear? Hold on, wait, no. 160. I think Triple G is about to retire. Yes, his first pro Jamel at 154 first pro fight was in 2007 in December. Been fighting for 16 years out this bitch. I'm just saying, like, I think Triple She's going to retire. He's the only person really holding up the division. Once he leave and them titles scatter, people going to start fighting each other, in my opinion. And if he wants to, it's like I said, he's 32 years old. Even though he got over 250 rounds on his belt, like Jamel's still a great fighter. He can finish his career at 160 because his brother's moving to 168. So, I mean, I really think Triple She just needs to just pack it up and just move on. He's ruining the guy. He's not good for boxing. Ruining the shit. DA got knocked down in the last fight. Imagine if it's Charlo. Demetrius Andre never fought a big puncher like that. Yeah, he looked like he fight timid, but he be getting it. Like, fucking god dog, yeah. All right. Last topic. I wanted to touch on my video. I made a video about this, so I'm going to touch on. I'm not going to really say that much, but Errol Spence wanted Shakur Stevenson to fight Frank Martin, and then Keyshawn came in, swooped in, and was like, I want to fight this motherfucker. Please let me do it. Now, I want to say, Shakur answered the call when what's his name? When Errol Spence said something about him fighting Frank, he was like, cool. Man, Keyshawn Davis came in that joint talking about he wanted to fight and all this other bullshit. After saying that I'm only 6-0. I'm only 6-0, and all this other bullshit about so-called Devin Haney, and in my opinion, a little bit mixed in Frank Martin as well. He was talking about he's 6-0, so he looking at a way bigger fish to fry, which is Shakur Stevenson. So he stepped into Shakur. He just said something. I don't even think he added Shakur Stevenson. You know what I'm saying? But Shakur, he seen that shit and he said something. Yo, I heard Munguia want to fight fucking Bivol. I said, man, that's bullshit. Bivol beat that ass. But man, people saying that Shakur Stevenson don't want this fight or whatever. I don't know if that's the case. I can't say if that's the case or not. I could say that Frank is not a guy that anybody's calling to fight. Period. Nothing at all. I understand Shakur Stevenson called to make other fights instead of champions. He wanted to fight other fighters that was in the weight class because he was looking for a fight. You know what I mean? But he only went after top 5 fighters. He wasn't just picking fighters out the hat. He was picking top 5 fighters. And Frank Martin is in top 5 and the belt that he was looking to go to. So he didn't call out his name. I don't think Shakur Stevenson is scared to fight anybody that's at 135 pounds or smaller. I don't think that. You know what I'm saying? So I'm not even going to sit here and play and act like that's the case. What I am going to talk about is Keyshawn Davis, though. Keyshawn, man, in my opinion, don't really want that fight. If you do want the fight, then make it happen. Like, he's been talking a lot of trash about other fighters that seems to be not true. You know what I mean? Saying that he's calling for other fights and shit like that. But him being somebody that only got 7 fights, you can't send nobody a contract call for a fight or nothing. Like, he's just talking. He's talking. You know what I mean? But somebody that talks the way Keyshawn Davis talks, only having 5 fights, how do you think he's going to talk having 21 fights if he has a title? Like, I just don't see good things coming from this. I was saying that I hope Shakur Stevenson don't turn into Bud 2.0 because in my opinion, he was turning into that motherfucker. That nigga's like Bud 2.0. But the businessman, Keyshawn Davis, is turning into Bud 2.0 way more than Shakur Stevenson. I kind of retracted that when I made that video about Shakur Stevenson, that only if. Because if Bud moved up to 147, talking the way Shakur Stevenson moved up to 135, we wouldn't even be talking about this or having this conversation because Bud and Earl would have already fought. But none of that happened. So I do want to see Frank Martin in some more big fights. I do think it's big fights happening for coming for him around the corner. He's just going to move up in these sanctioning bodies, and he's going to get what he wants. Because Shakur Stevenson just got there, if he plans on staying there for two years, like he stayed at 130 for 2 years. If he plans on staying at 135 for 2 years, he don't really have to fight no really big dogs. Just Devin Haney probably, and Shakur and Tank probably get him before he get up out the weight class. But as far as everybody else in between, like a Frank Martin, man, I don't really know. If he plans on staying there for a little minute, then yeah, that Frank Martin fight's going to happen. Tank's going to fight Shakur because Tank wants to fight Shakur. I don't see Shakur looking to fight Tank. Shakur will never look to fight Tank, ever. Okay, so I don't see him looking to fight him. He doesn't have nothing that he wants, and I understand that. You know what I mean? I understand that. He wants the titles. Tank doesn't have the titles, nothing that he wants. Just is what it is. Just like how when Devin Haney was coming up and don't fighting all the fights that he won, he never called out no Tank. He never wanted Tank because Tank didn't have nothing that he wanted. I understood that. I never made a video saying that Devin Haney's scared or ducking Tank or Shakur Stevenson scared or ducking Tank. Only the people that don't like Tank says and makes videos about them, about Tank not and scared of them and not wanting to fight them. Even though, you know what I mean, Tank don't call out nobody. You know what I'm saying? He just doesn't. And he's still the number one guy that people want to fight. But all in all, I think Frank Martin deserves a fight with one of these guys, Keyshawn Davis or Shakur Stevenson. He deserves a big fight. He still can have a step-up fight. I'm not I'm not tripping. Like I don't see many people beating Frank Martin, in my opinion. Like he's top 3, top 5. He's top 5, in my opinion. Not top 3, but he's top 5. You got Shakur Stevenson in the weight class and Tank in the weight class. Other than that, like I think Keyshawn Dave. I think Frank Martin can be number 3 and at 135 pounds. Like he's top 5 though for sure. Like I don't see nobody really beating his ass. I see Tank and Shakur giving him his best fights of his life. Okay? Of his life. Let's see what it say. If Keyshawn's serious, go make the fight with exactly. You can make the fight with him. You can make the fight with the dude that Lomo fought and look like he got his ass beat by. You got Raymond Mortalia. It's a lot of like pretty good names at 135 that can probably bang Keyshawn Davis' head in. No bullshit. That could probably beat his ass. He got a lot of stepping up to do before he even get to Frank Martin. But like I said, like people always say, if you're old enough to talk shit, you're old enough to get, or big enough to talk shit, you're big enough to get your ass beat. And this is weight classes. People have weight class for a reason, and y'all in the same weight class. So let's get it. You know what I'm saying? I'm with it. Oh boy, just okay. I would like to see Martin versus Cruz. I would like to see that fight too. Keyshawn, a fake orthodox Shakur, and he talks too much. Yeah, fake orthodox Shakur. Yeah, that's funny as shit, Jay Dixon. Dave, I'll kick your ass. I'll fight anybody, but I'm not ready. I only have 6 fights. Exactly. That's who the fuck he was. That's who he was. Plus his man, he ain't doing shit, yo. My opinion, yo, Keyshawn Davis is a good fighter. In the beginning, when he started his career, I made a couple videos about him. They still up, I think. I didn't take him down unless it was copyrighted, but it had a little bit of his footage of his first couple fights. Man, I was on him. I liked him until they started saying all that stupid stuff out of his mouth. I was like, man, fuck this dude. Salute to you, JJ. What's good with you, yo? We about to get on up out of here, yo. No bullshit. Salute to everybody that came through. Man, I'm glad I got all them topics out, man. We done made it. All right. I think there it is. Just hit the 2-hour mark, man. We about to get on up out of here. Salute to everybody that came through. Hit the like button. And before I get on up out of here, man, I did start I started members right before. Well, I was live, and then I forgot to hit the button, and I hit the button. So I don't even know if it's on here. But yeah, the members is on this joint, okay? So I do have members on here. I have 2 different slots for members on here. I have the corner leaders for $4.99 and I have the corner bosses for $9.99. The corner leaders get the little badges. I got badges, I got the custom emojis and the priority reply to comments. And the bosses get the same stuff, and I make beats. So like I play a beat. My last 2 lives, I played a beat. This live, my last live. Those are all beats that I made. I made the beat that's in my intro. The beats sound different by themselves, but StreamYard makes it sound a little weird. They still be rocking though. And I kind of have to shorten the beats up just to even put them on here, but I got that too. I got the member shout outs and everything else and connecting on social media for the extra perks for $9.99. But yeah, check me out, yo. We're gonna get on up out of here though, for real. Go ahead. I hope everybody enjoy the fights. Nice. I will be a member. Appreciate you. Bye, William. Appreciate you. Nice. It is up to, hold on, wait. Turn up time. Yeah, bro. It's time to turn up and watch these motherfucking fights, man. It's time to get it. Appreciate everybody that came through. I know it's a lot of people that's probably going to be going live for the fight, so I ain't even looking on that. But I know Mike Biggs is probably going to go live, probably KQKC, probably Just Do. Hey, yo, check in to all of them. Hit the like button. Say what's up. And peace, love, and soul. Thank you.